going on, everybody? It's Joey Pucks. Welcome to another video. Let's get into it. In today's video, I am taking you through the jumping section of the Whisper mission. Some folks are still trying to do this and are still looking for guidance when it comes to the jumping puzzle. The biggest piece of advice I can give: get into the Lost Oasis, find them out when the public events are spawning, kill the taken boss, and get into instances of this mission so you can do the jumping. Don't even worry about completing the mission the first few times. You just want to get the jumping puzzle down so you get as much time as possible to take on the bosses, and that's it. So that's the point of this video. Let's get right into it. I have a few other Whisper mission videos on the channel. I don't know those are going to be of terrible help here. This is all about the jumping puzzle, which some folks still need some help on, so that's cool. Just a quick word about loadout. I am running triple jump on my Hunter. I have got stompies on for the buffs to sprint, slide, and jumping. I'm running 50 mobility. I usually run between like 4 and 6 or so. And then I've got a lightweight weapon on for the boost to mobility. That's important because we are just jumping here. There's no ads, no enemies to clear at the beginning here. Don't have to worry about your recovery, your resilience, etc. It's all about being mobile, doing the best you can on the jumping puzzle. So here we go. First thing you're going to do is you're going to come to this rock, you're going to look up, you're going to see this over here. And you are going to jump over here. That's the shortcut. Okay, you can run around. In fact, I will show you the run around technique right here. Skip this part of the video if you are familiar with this, but off of spawn you can come through. Find this door here. You're going to follow this around. I would say if you're having difficulty making the shortcut jump, you can do one of two things. You can either master the shortcut jump, or you could off of spawn just acknowledge, hey, listen, I gotta run around. You're gonna cost yourself a little bit of time, but then you're not spending too much time trying to make a jump that slows you down. So here we end up in the same spot had we done the jump up. Okay? This ledge over here. And here we go. Okay? Burn this down. Again, we're not even worried about getting to the end boss here. All we are trying to do is simply get very good at the jumping aspect of this mission. This is pretty linear in through here. You know you're in the right spot when you come to this area here. Simple jump. Right across. Okay. Follow this down over here. Now, there are shortcuts in this room. You'll see other videos with shortcuts. I would say slow is pro. A little saying we have in the gym, I think it applies here. Slow and sure, just be steady. You're going to come down to this ledge here. And you're just going to take your time and just be super consistent. Okay? Finally, you're going to come to this area here. Turn around. You're going to hit the little island here. And we're going over. Following the red right now. Just real smooth. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Here we're going to be making a jump around the corner. So you're going to step off and then jump over. Here again, patience is key. I see a lot of people trying to rush through this portion of the route. And all that does is a couple of things. One, if you start dying, you start getting frustrated. And you also then have to start taking risks to try to make up some time, which leads to more risks. Biggest thing here is that this last one is going to go quick on us. It's going to pop back out real fast, so you don't want to really dilly-dally on that last one. Next area here, jump across in between the bulbs. Crouch under this thing. You're going to fall off here, but just keep moving forward and you should clamber up. You may have to jump to make sure that you engage the clamber. Alright, next area here, we're just going to wait for this lift right here. Hop right over to it. Be careful about this thing that pops out at the top. You can't ride this thing all the way to the top. Get to kind of right about there. You're going to jump out. Right here, I see people try to stop following the red right here, at least on the outside. You're going to come in here, go hard left, then hard right. You see this, you know you're in the right spot. Okay. Follow this across. Sometimes you got to kind of jump a little bit to get there. Alright, this next room, here's one where I would say skip some steps. What I mean by that is I wouldn't go to that one. I would aim for this one first and foremost. Jump. Jump. Keep running, and then jump to the next one. Duck down, keep moving. Okay. Here's another one where I would jump 1, 2, hit it again. Now I'm on this ledge, and now we're going to this door right here. Okay, a little sloppy here. Biggest thing to mention there is that you do not need to necessarily get right in the door. You can land on that red spot. You expose yourself to some enemy fire there, but you can land on it even if the door is closed. Wait for the door to open, then run in. Okay. Next room here. We're going all the way to the back right. There's going to be a knight that spawns up there. Would not mess around here. Just get up into this last one. Follow it down. Alright, shortcut time. There will be a time in the heroic version of the mission where you're going to need to do a big jumping puzzle in that room. For the sake of completing it, you can simply do this. Come in. I was going to show that one more time because some people don't quite get it. When you come into the room, okay, you're going to drop down that first little thing here, and then turn around and go right through this little alcove. Drop down, jump across here, to the right, follow this around. You'll know you're in the right spot when you see this. Hug the wall here, just hug it, hug it, hug it, hug it. Okay, you get to this little thing here. Where are we going next? We're going down here. Right off the ledge. Time this jump here to land here. There's a little gap in front of you. Just use your jump to make it across. Okay, little bunny hop here. Little bunny hop. Across the way, and boom. And this is it. And this is the room where I will now switch to my whatever guns I want to use, you know, whether it's whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. And I will switch here as a hunter. I will switch off to one of my pairs of boots. I switch to Worm Husk just to get the ability to dodge and heal myself, but there are other exotic options you can use. You can stick with your stompies. You can go to whatever you use. I personally also switch off of triple jump. I go to strafe jump because that's what I'm most comfortable with. And I use this as my little staging area to make all that happen as fast as possible. And then down into the room to engage with the ads. So that's it. I think there were, what, 11 or 12 minutes left on the timer by the time we got there. That included me talking to you in the beginning. It included me showing you 2 ways to handle the very first part of the instance. You can either make that shortcut jump up to the right there, or you can run all the way around. So I left us with 11 to 12 minutes going through slowly, talking along the way, showing alternative routes, pointing out things, stopping in certain places to point things out. The biggest thing there was no deaths. So I would say, just to recap, get into the Lost Oasis when there are public events going on. Engage with the instance as many times as possible and master the jumping. Slow is pro. Learn the jumps, know your route, get there smoothly, fluidly, so you can get through that without having to respawn, without having to then rush and take chances, and then things just kind of snowball. Avoid all that. Learn the route. Take it nice and easy, and you'll leave yourself with plenty of time to engage with the ad rooms and then ultimately the final room with ads and the bosses. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, if you found it helpful, leave it a like. If you have something to say, use the comment section below. And don't forget, you can support the channel by subscribing, turn on notifications by hitting the bell. And don't forget, visit youthegamers.com for esports, gaming, and other content produced by gamers. All right, I am out. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Peace.